Next question is by Giri Ganpati. He's asking, how do you keep on top of web development industry news and trends? How do you apply this to your work? Giri, I do that by sensibly utilizing all the social media platforms I know of. Not all, like mostly Twitter, I would say. So here is my 4-step guide on how to be on top of all the web development trends related to your technology and how to implement in your day-to-day work. The first step would be to create a Twitter account and follow the industry expert of your particular industry. So if I talk about my industry, that is .NET world, in .NET I follow Scott Henselman, Dan Roth, Steve Sanderson, David McCarter, and teams account like Visual Studio, .NET Framework team, .NET Foundation team. So I follow all those teams and they regularly post about what they are doing, and they regularly give me updates, or they regularly post the blog articles links which I utilize in which I read about and I use to know about what is happening in the world of .NET. The second step would be to subscribe to the various technology newsletters like Code Project newsletter, Tech Republic newsletter, Dev.to newsletter. So Dev.to is basically a blogging site where various different developers write articles on various topics of IT industry, be it web development, be it machine learning, anything. Similar thing is about ASP like Code Project also, and Tech Republic also. Then there is C# Corner also. So subscribe to the newsletters of the companies, or the, you can say, various social media channels which work in your technology. The third step would be, of course, to spend at least 1 or 2 hours in going through those articles, sorting them, bookmarking them, reading them, and bookmarking those which you think will be required in future and leaving those which you think won't be required further. So let's say I got an article on new features of .NET 6 Web API or Minimal API. I will bookmark that for future so that I can tomorrow in future, if I am creating a sample application, or if I am writing a code, or if I am creating a video, I might use that blog article as a reference. And if I see something which is not related to me, I just skip that from the title itself. Like if anything related to machine learning is there, since I'm right now not working on anything related to machine learning, so I skip those articles or I skip those titles. So spend 1 or 2 hours in going through these articles and reading, bookmarking, or skipping those the articles which are related to your technology, or which are related to your career growth. The fourth step would be to use these new features or technologies new features which I know about that technology in any kind of side project which I am developing, or any open source application to which I am contributing. That way, not only I would be learning those topics, I would also be kind of contributing to the community. So I would also be kind of building my personal brand. And as I always promote or ask people to build their personal brand, I think it would be a good choice to implement those new features in your these side project or in the open source project to which you are contributing. So once you do these these activities, like 1 or 2 hours, you read the article daily, and then spend 1 or 2 hours daily on, or maybe on weekends, on implementing those new things which you are learning, you will of course get many new ideas for solving your current day-to-day job work also. Like if I am reading about design patterns, or if I'm reading about solid principles, if I'm reading about new features of .NET 6, so if in my current application, if that feature is not available, I can or if I see that that feature is being used somewhere but my application is on .NET 5, so moving from .NET 5 to .NET 6 is pretty easy. I can suggest suggest my team to migrate or port their application on .NET 6 when it comes. So that way I like keep myself up to date and utilize whatever I learn from the social media or from these blog articles on my day-to-day work. I hope you like my answers, and if you like my answers, then please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends, family and colleagues. So until my next video, take care. Bye bye.